Almost forgot that. I almost forgot. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev. It's Friday. Oh, it's not Friday. It's Monday night. It's a bank holiday. And yes, we are here to have an awesome solo play through our second part of issue 19's playthrough. Toil and Torment, I believe it was. And yes, we have swapped out that terrible dude with the chains with our Guardian of Souls. So we are going from a strictly melee game to something where there's a little bit of range. So it's one-sided, I reckon, for the Nighthaunt. So the game could end up going completely the wrong way, because now the Stormcast have to chase after the Nighthaunt, unless they want to just stand there and take unchallenged magic time and time again. Anyways, let's go. Right, so before I get started, just a heads up, I missed, yes, I know, I missed it. I missed today's previews and release talk and all that on Warhammer TV. Got really busy with the kids and then sorting some stuff out, and it just completely slipped. But I have seen snippets of what's to come, like the Lady of Nightmares. Ooh. If you're keeping up on my Instagram, I did post a leaked picture from this month's White Dwarf, where I actually showed it off. A bit blurry, I know, but oh damn, that's an interesting kit, isn't it? And you know what, I kind of thought that that's what they would have done with Malarion when they finally do the Malekith / dragon sort of reincarnation, but they've gone ahead and done it with the vampires instead, which is really interesting actually. And at the same time, they've done a similar thing for destruction. They've done a giant centaur. So you got centaur-like bat vampire things, who kind of like dragons, and then you got this massive centaur for destruction. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's a beast of a money. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, woo. There's some really tasty stuff going on in there. So anyways, before we get started, let's just have a quick look in the chatteroo, shall we? So we got Point Captain Bazooka. How you doing? We got Total Nova as well. Howdy doody. We also have Lupus Canis. We got Night Terrain. Welcome. Who else have we got here? We got Gary Knox as well. Of course, we got Gary Knox there. And there's anyone else hiding in chat? I don't know why, but it hasn't given me everyone that's in the chat. Let me just pop over to. Yeah, no, it's only given me so many. Ah, well. If there's anyone else lurking in the background, just say hello in the chat. Don't be afraid. And yeah, we're gonna get straight to it. So I really need a boon, don't I, for the mic? Then it'd be so much easier for these games. Anyways, I'll get it eventually. I just got to save my pennies, and then I can get a cheapy £20 boon with the, like, you know, little fuzz muff thing on there, and then I could be proper pro. Have my mic hanging up from the top, you know. Yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's skip over to the battlefield. There you go. And as you can see, let me just get rid of that for now. So as you can see, we have got our usual layout here. The very prestigious looking graveyard mausoleum. We have our champions of Sigma over in this corner with the Knight Questor, and we also got the 5 Sequitors with the 2 Grand Mace Hammer things. And then of course over here we have 16 Nighthaunt Chain Rasps and a Guardian of Souls. Ooh, So very interesting. Yes, I am searching for fuzzy. Yes, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Anyways, so before we get started, would you like me to recap what the scenario is, or do you want me to just jump straight into the war scrolls of what we're using tonight? Let me know. It's up to you. And while you do that, I'm going to have a nice big slurp of my brand new mug. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've really been excited to show you guys this one. I've got to say thank you to Goblin. He actually sent me the money to get this, so I do actually have a recite from our Friday conversation as well. We got ourselves a nice little wheelie bin mug. So now I could drink bin juice as much as I like. Bin juice, yum. Alright, so we've got recaps. Okay, cool. Okie dokie dokie dokes. Okay, so let's get the music up, shall we? Right, so let's get the spooky stuff on, shall we? That eerie was better. Right, was it this one? Nah. The sound of chains being dragged through the cold night filled the air, accompanied by the jangle of iron keys. The spirit Torment, who's now replaced by the Guardian of Souls, had taken to the field. Under the watch of this cruel jailer, the servants of Nagash were given new purpose, reminded of their eternal service by the spirit Torment's trailing padlocks. Knight Questor Auric Ravenscar took alongside a retinue of sequitors, his blade cackling with celestial lightning. "Forwards!" he cried, and the sequitors broke into a run, challenging them. Succotash! I've got all tongue-tied. Oh, I'm gonna have to start again, aren't I? Oh dear, oh dear. Let's start that again. Alright. The sound of chains being dragged through the cold night filled the air, accompanied by the jangle of iron keys. The spirit Torment had taken to the field. Under the watch of this cruel jailer, the servants of Nagash were given new purpose, reminded of their eternal service by the spirit Torment's trailing iron padlocks. Knight Questor Auric Ravenscar stood alongside a retinue of sequitors, his blade crackling with celestial lightning. "Forwards!" he cried, and the sequitors broke into a run, channeling their magic into their weapons as they closed in on the horde of Nighthawk spectres. Bum bum bum. There we go. So there we are. That's it. Yeah, you know, I get tongue-tied very quickly and easily, so yeah, embarrassing moment, but it happens to the best of us, you know. So that is the scenario. We have replaced the Spirit Torment with the this chappie here, the Guardian of Souls, to give the Nighthaunt more of an edge, because we had just a combat orientated game last time, and yeah, they got wrecked. I mean, like in one turn, almost the entire unit of Chain Rasp got wiped off the board. So, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Anyways, we are going to have a quick look over the War Scrolls as well. So we'll start with the Sequitors. So as you can see over here, I got my reference sheets here. Haha. So they have a movement of 5 inches. They got 2 wounds each, 4+ armor save, and 7 bravery. And remember, bravery is the newest part of the War Scroll at this point. They're armed with Storm Smite Mauls and Soul Shields, and 2 of them are armed with Storm Smite Great Mace. So both weapons have a 1-inch range with 2 attacks and a 3+ to hit and wound, but the Great Mace gets a -1 rend and does 2 damage. The Prime gets an extra attack, and where is it? Storm Shields, yeah. You get to reroll failed saves of 1 on your armor saves for those carrying the shields, and the Great Mace Blast means that each hit roll of a 6 scores D3 hits when using the Great Mace. So that's cool. Then moving on, we got the Questor, the Night Questor. So again, he has a movement range of 5 inches. He's got 5 wounds, a bravery of 8, 3+ save, and he has a Questor Warblade. It's a 1-inch range weapon. He gets 4 attacks with it, 3+ to hit and wound, does a -1 rend, and does 1 damage. He is a hero unit. He has Thunder Charge Strike, so for each wound roll of a 6, the damage becomes 2. So he can, if he's really lucky, do 8 damage, which is pretty cool. And then he's got the Sigmarite Shield as well, so he can reroll failed armor save rolls rather than just rolls of 1. So that's really cool. He's a little tank dude. Right. Then we move on to the Chain Rasps. So, the Chain Rasp Horde, a 6-inch movement, 1 wounded, 5 up saved, 6 bravery unit. They got Malignant Weapon, which is a 1-inch range, I'm assuming, because it says range melee. So I think that was a typo. They get 2 attacks, so they're quite nasty in a horde. Get 4+ to hit and wound, and they do 1 damage. The Dread Warden gets an extra attack. They have the Ethereal rule, which means they ignore rend when making armor saves. They have the Fly rule, which means they ignore terrain. And they got this awesome little one called Chilling Horde, so you can reroll wound rolls of 1 for this unit while they got 10 or more. So that's pretty nasty, especially because they really throw in a lot of attacks. And then we have the Guardian of Souls. So this one is he's got 6-inch move, he's got 5 wounds, 4+ save, and 10 bravery. So he's stat wise is exactly the same as the Spirit Torment, but this is where he gets different. He has the Chill Blade, which is a 1-inch weapon. It's 3 attacks, and he has a 3+ to hit and a 3+ to wound. So he can hit easier than the Spirit Torment, because the Spirit Torment was a 4+ to hit. He's only got a -1 rend and only does 1 damage, as opposed to the Spirit Torment's -2 rend and D3 damage. Then he's got his special rules: Ethereal, so he ignores rend when making armor saves. He has Fly, so he can ignore the terrain. He has the Hero special rule, and then he's also got the Nightmare Lantern, so you get to add 1 to wound rolls for attacks made with melee weapons used by friendly Nighthaunt units that are wholly within 12 inches of this model. Ooh. Add 1 to the... Wow. So that means he makes the Chain Rasps wound on a 3+. That's nasty. It really is nasty. This is a game changer, I'm telling you. He's also a wizard, so you can attempt to cast a spell or unbind 1 spell, but you know, no one else is casting spells in this game at the moment. So he's got Arcane Bolt with a casting value of 5, which does 1 mortal wound, but if you roll a score higher than 10, then he does D3 mortal wounds instead. So this really pushes your unit a lot more. Because having that, okay, yeah, he's got the range attack, right? So that's, you know, that's cool. It means that the Stormcast are going to have to come to them rather than the other way around. But it also means that when they do meet in combat, wounding the enemy is going to be a lot easier. Because the Spirit Torment, it just had Nagash's Bidden, which was you could reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly Nighthaunt units who are within 12 inches wholly. So yeah, I much prefer the +1 to wounds than the reroll 1s, to be honest. So, you know, I'm not sure if statistically that's better or worse, but I feel like it's nicer. It's more streamlined. There we go. Got it in the end. Anyways, so there we go. I hope you like the little graphics there. I literally just added them last minute. So let's get to it, shall we? Right, how long is this playlist? It goes on forever. Okay, cool. Right, so I have no idea what this playlist is going to be like, so we'll just roll on with it, shall we? And let's get to it. So we have the Nighthaunt set up like this. I believe that in this scenario, these chaps are set up sort of like this. Like so. So they're all within unit cohesion. And just to top it off, yeah, that's right, your boy went a little bit further. I cut out the tokens. So I photocopied it. And if you're subscribed to the collection, one of the free gifts was the palette, the palette pads. So what I did was I photocopied that sheet out at the back of issue 18, I think it was. Use PVA to stick it to one of those sheets of, you know, card like paper sort of stuff. Left it overnight to dry and then I cut them out. So now we've got wound markers and a little card range ruler. So we can now measure 3 inches, the 1 inch, and the 1/2 inch, and the 2 inches. So go proper pro now. Whoa. Okay, so let's get this moved over there. Okay, so hopefully you should still be able to hear me because I've just changed the setting on the mic so it can be tucked away over there. Just don't want to trip on all the cables. Got cables everywhere. Alright. So I shouldn't need this corner. Should be safe. Right, so from what I remember, Nighthaunt go first, so let's do it. Let's bring up the Cheers, dude. There we go. Right. I actually, because I'm running out of space on the table, I actually got the dice cam on the floor at the moment. So, right. So, let's do it. Okay. Right, so the first thing to do is turn 1. Right. So we need to do the hero phase. Right, so the only hero that can do anything in this phase is this chap over here. So he can cast arcane bolts if he can see anyone. Do the old line of sight test. He can't see the Night Quester, but he can see the Sequitors through the fencing. So he's got a direct line shot there. So he's going to cast arcane bolts. These are 5 to cast and 10 to do extra. Oh, it just cast on a 5. Okay, that's all right. That's good. Right. So that means that unit takes 1 mortal wound. So put the little marker there. Hopefully you can see that better on the screen now. Now it's movement. So, this is, ooh, I've got options now. Right, so again, I'm not going to run them because I want to try and use that magic as much as I can before they have to be in combat. So where did I put the range ruler? There it is. So I'm going to move them a little bit just to rearrange them slightly. Whoops. So let's try and spread them a little bit. There we go. Right. As long as they are within 1 inch of each other, it should be fine. Just want to spread them out a little bit, you know. And then I'll have my Guardian of Souls move there. So the whole unit is within 12 inches. So they benefit from the extra thing. Ah, mate. That's alright. No worries. You have a good night, mate. Thank you for popping by. Right, so we haven't got anything for shooting phase, combat, whatever, so that's it. We go over to turn 1 of the Nighthaunt. Sorry, the Stormcast. Now, the Stormcast, they do not have any range whatsoever, and they don't have any special abilities in a hero phase. So they are going to struggle if they just stand there. Eventually, they're just going to get picked off by magic. So, what we want to do, is run them. So I'm going to run both units. I'm going to run the Night Quester. And he goes an extra 1 inch. And I'm going to run the Sequitors. They go an extra inch. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, congratulations. You managed to move as far as a chain rasp. Wow. Not really urgent in helping the mortal realms against Nagash, are you? Kind of hesitant, aren't you? Make sure that counter follows. And move over to there. Alright. Whoa. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Right, actually, I'm moving back and over slightly so that he's more behind the wall, just to block line of sight from the Guardian of Souls, because I don't want him to get sniped with the magic. They can't do anything, so we move on to turn 2 of the game. And how exciting is that, eh? Hang on. I need a slurp of my bin juice. Alright. Okay, so put your bids in right now. What do you think's going to happen? I reckon the Nighthawk might get it this time. But let us know. I need to just throw a message quickly out. Oh my days, where is it? Okay. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Put that down there. Okay, right. So, Nighthaunt. What are we gonna do? So the Nighthaunt don't really have to do anything. They could just hang back now. Here's the hero phase. Now, whenever you need to see if something can see something, using actual line of sight can work. Now, I know he can't see him because he's right behind the wall, but he can see the unit of Sequitors through the gate. Right. I would put my face down there, but there's something in the way. Right, so let's cast some magic, shall we? Don't lose the dice. Okay, so 5s to cast Arcane Bolts, 10s for the super. Oh, he failed to cast! Wow, this is going to be a slow game tonight. Alright. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? They're not going to move. They're just going to stay there. So we move on to turn 2 of these lot. And they're going to be running again. So I'm going to make the Night Quest a run. There we go. Roll a 6. And the Sequitors, a 5. There we go. Now there's some urgency. So that means he can go 11. If he gets there, it's going to take 9 inches to get there, then 1 inch up and 1 inch down. Okay. Or he can run straight through there. But then he'll block it. These lot can only go 10. But I could get I could get 2 through the gate and then the others out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is use the knight. He's got 11 inches to move. It's 9 inches to the wall, and then it's 1 inch up. Yeah, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. So he'll run across there, and then he lops over, and he's at the base of that wall there. Then we got these lot with a 10 inch move. So again, what it's like 8 inches to get to the gate, and then 2 inches to sidestep to there, and again it's 8 inches there, and then 2 inches to sidestep. So was that 2 inches there? Yeah. That dude just gets through there. That guy is just in the gate. And then this one would just be right behind with the marker. There we go. There we go. Not cheating at all. So let's just bring the camera down. Whoa, okay. Ow, you sod. That's me trying to be clever. Ah. There we go. Ignore the floor. Right, so there we go. Hope you can see that better now. Right, so they can't do anything else because they ran, so that means they can't do any charges this turn, which means we go over to turn 3 of the storm. Of the Nighthaunt turn. Again, we go straight into magic. Now, I can gamble and try and do Arcane Bolt at the Night Questor and hope I roll high, or I can try and kill off the that one Sequitur. I'm leaning more towards killing off the Sequitur because it means that's 2 less attack that they get when they charge or when they attack. I wonder what you lot say. You know what? I'm gonna shoot at the Sequiturs. Cast on 5. I rolled a 7. Okay, so boom. Got nothing to unbind the spell, so 1 Sequitur is dead. Bye bye. Off to Azerheim. You go. Or Sigmaheim. Wherever it is. Alright. Easy. Now, I could do some movement. Now, what's great is that in the haste of these Stormcast trying to get to their quarry, they are bottlenecked slightly, which means I can take full advantage, sweep in and strangle their movement a bit. So got 6-inch movement, so as long as I'm not within 3 inches I should be okay. So this range ruler, this range finder, sorry, is really helpful for when you need to make sure that things are within range and you don't need to tape measure or anything like that, because, you know, it's OTT. Let's make sure they can. Oh yeah, they could easily reach these lot here. And this is going to hurt them a lot. And of course, these could just pile in behind. And then the Knight of Souls is going to stay close so that they still get the benefit of being within the 12-inch bubble. Right, what we got? All right, so what we're gonna do? Obviously, we're gonna charge. So double ones is gonna be a failed charge. Oh, they make it on. They made it. Okay, so they're gonna charge in. Gonna get the Warden in first. Try and get as many in base contact as possible. Just to increase your options. Come, move your blade out of the way, man. Ooh, you know what? I think I'll have a couple more go over that side. And then there we go. So what I've done is I've tried to push some more over this side that are closer so that they're within range of hitting the Night Quester. And then sort of spread them out nicely so that I can get these Sequitors as well. Shoo! But I'm not gonna risk the this chap because he's still got his uses later in the game. So let's do it. All right, Gary, you have a good night, mate. Right, so let's get to it, shall we? We're going to need a lot of dice for this. So on turn 3, aren't we? Yes, we are. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my dice cam up because there's no point in it being off the table now. We've moved out of the way. There we go. Okay, cool. That makes life a little bit easier, right? So, what are we going to do? We're going to, obviously, we get to attack first. So, let's start with the attacks on the Sequitors first. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. 9 with 2 attacks each, plus the Warden is there. So that's 19 attacks in total. So that's 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Right. So just so we know what's going on. We have, there we go. Oh, actually we don't need those just yet. So, Chain Rasp Horde. Where did I just put the paper? There it is. Right, so this is gonna hurt so much. Right, so they got force to hit. Force to hit. Oh my days, that's terrible. Right, I'm gonna re-roll the ones because, oh no, is that ones to, no, that's ones to, never mind. So all the misses are gonna come out then. All right, that was really, really bad. If there was ever a time to roll well, now was the time. Oh dear. Only 6 out of 19 hit. Okay, so because the horde is 10 strong, well, it's more than 10 strong, it means I get to reroll any ones on the roll to wound, plus the Guardian of Souls is within the 12-inch bubble, and as you know, the special rule for the Guardian of Souls, there it is. Nightmare Lantern, you add 1 to the wound rolls for attacks made by Nighthaunt, blah 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 blah. So they wound on 3s instead of 4s, and they get reroll 1s. How sneaky is that? So let's do it. Didn't roll any 1s, but they all wounded. Now that's pretty cool. So that's 6 wounds on the Sequitors. Right, so let's dish this out. Let's dish this out fairly. Right, so there is 3 of them. One of them is with the Great Mace, so he doesn't get the shield special ability, but these 2 with the shields do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the Great Mace saves first. So there we go. So it's a 4+ save. And they're both saved on 5s. Okay. And then we do the Soul Shields saves. So I get 4+, but these get the reroll of 1s, which they didn't roll. But dang, that's 1 more Sequitur dead. So I'm gonna. Ooh. Now the thing is about the rules is it's a bit vague about which ones I take, because I get to allocate the wounds wherever. Nevertheless, I'm still going to take the one with the shield because I want to keep the 2 Grand Hammers. They're going to wreck once they get their attacks in. Okay, so now we need to finish the Chain Rasp attacks, because that was just on the Sequitors. We still got all these to attack the Night Quester. So let's bring up the Night Quester versus the Chain Rasps. Right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14 attacks. 8, 10, 12, 14. Hitting on 4s. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Need to increase their hits rather than. Oh, actually, it wasn't too bad. It was almost half. 2, 4, 6, 7. It was exactly half. Actually, that's bang on the money. Right, so it's now 3s to wounds, re-rolling 1s. Oh no! Oh dear, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt so bad. 7 saves for the Night Quester. Dude better be wearing his lucky hat today, I'll tell you. Right, so 3, 6, 7 saves. Right, now he does have a 3+ save, and he gets to re-roll failed armor saves. So let's have a go. Freeze to save. Oh my goodness! Only 2! Yikes! So that's 2 saved, but he gets re-rolls on the failed. Wow, that's a lot of 1s and 2s. This dude is going to get hurt. He's only got 5 wounds. If he fails all of these, he's dead before he's even hit out. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. So we got 5, we got a 6, a 4, and 2 1s. So he's taken 2 wounds. He's very lucky, very lucky. So we've got our -2 wound marker. I'm just going to put it there so we can see it. Oh no, you can't see it on the board. Hang on. Yeah, I'll put it on top. Right, so he was lucky. How lucky was that? If he didn't have the rerolls, he'd be effed. So now it's the Stormcast turn to hit back. So we'll start with the Night Quester. He has 4 attacks. And he hits on 3s. Ooh, dang. That's nice. I wonder if we can roll that again for wounds. Wounds on 3s. Oh, failed that one. But for each wound roll that is a 6, it becomes 2 damage. So what we're going to do is we'll roll the saves for these separately. So this is the normal armor saves of 5+. So that's 2 dead. And then the 2 damage save. No. So that's 4 of these chain rasps dead. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So just put them to the side there. Then we get to do these. Now they get to do their piling. So he's going to pile in over here. So that this one can pile in there. And now we've got both Grand Hammers in play. Right. Let's do it. So we got 4 attacks on the Grand Hammers. So I'm going to roll them in green. And we got 3 attacks from the unit champion, the Prime. So they're all hitting on 3s. That's a shame, isn't it? But hang on. A hit roll scores D3 hits of 6. Ah, there we go. We rolled a 6 with the Great Mace. That's cool. So hang on, let's just get rid of the misses. So now I get a D3 on how many hits he gets. Just the 1. Okay. Never mind. It's 3s to wound. Dang. Just 1 of these wounds. And that lot. So there's 3 no, yes. 3 saves to do from the Nighthaunt. Gotta remember this does 2 damage and these do 1 damage, so I'll roll them as they're coloured. Let's see. 5s. Wow. Saved the Great Mace and just missed 1 wound, so there you go. That wasn't very impressive at all. I was expecting more from the Sequitors, so that's a big shame. Right, now it is the Stormcast. No, actually, sorry, before we do that, now we have to do Bravery. So the Sequitors lost 2 in that turn, didn't they? Is that at the whole turn? Let me just check. I think it is. Oh, you know what I've been forgetting? been forgetting the command abilities. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? They've both been saving up command points, haven't they? So they're within 6 inches of the hero, so they are going to use a command point to get out of battle shock. And are these within 6? Yep, they're within 6 inches of the Guardian Souls, so they use a command point, so they don't have to do battle shock. So there we go. Battle shock just got null and void. Dum dum dum. Right, so now we're moving into the Stormcast's turn. They can't, if they move, they sacrifice a lot. They're going to be better just grinding it out. So I'm not going to move them out of the way. So we skip hero phase, we go straight into attack. And what am I going to do? I'm going to do the Night Quester first. So he's got his 4 attacks. He's 3s to hit. Oh dear. And then he needs 3s to wound. Oh yes. Okay, so we rolled a 6 on a to wound rolls. So I'm going to replace this regular one with the green one, because this one will now do 2 damage and this just does 1 damage. So roll the saves for the Nighthaunt. Okay, they took 2 damage. That's 2 more dead. Right. Oh. Now it's the Nighthaunt's turn to attack back. Only got 1 that's in range of the Night Quester, but let's have a go anyway. He's got his 2 attacks. 4s to hit. And then 1 misses. And then he's 3s to wound. Boom! He gets a wounded hit! Hey Refos, how you doing? Hope you're well. Alright, an armor save of 3+ from the Night Quester. Saves it. Easy peasy. Alright, now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 plus an extra for the Warden. So that's 17 in total. 9, 12, 15, 17. Okay, all hitting on 4s. Ooh, that's more like it. That is more like it. Yeah. And then they need 3s again to wound, thanks to the Guardian of Souls. Oh yeah. Are they still a unit of 10? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, they just missed that, so they don't get the reroll. Okay. So 3s on the wound. That's a lot of saves. 2, 4, 6, 7 armor saves from these lot. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 of them on the one with the shield. So that's 4s. With the reroll, oh no, it's reroll 1s. Okay, so she's taken a... Damn, the Prime has taken a wound. Right. And then the armor saves on the others. It's 4s with no rerolls. Okay, so that means that the Prime is now dead, and we just got the 2 with this Grand Hammers. Woohoo! This is getting nasty now. Alright. Now they get their attacks. So that's 4 attacks with the Great Mace. It's freeze to hits, freeze to wounds. Gonna do some nasty stuff. Yeah. Let's just hope that they get the extra damage. There we go. So 3s to hit. Whoa. That is just sad. Didn't even roll a 6 either. Okay, 3s to wound. Both wounds. That's cool. Just a shame nothing extra happens. Yeah. So it's just 2 armor saves of 5+, and each one does 2 damage if failed. Okay, so that's 4 dead. There we go. Right. So at the end of that turn, the battle shock, this Night Quester is going to use a command point, so this unit doesn't have to do battle shock, and the Guardian of Souls is going to do the same, so they don't have to use battle shock either. There we go, easy peasy. Turn 4. The Night Haunt start with the Guardian of Souls throwing some magic straight at the Night Quester. I'm hoping to do enough damage on him. Casts on a 7, so it just does 1 mortal wound, bringing him to 2 wounds left. I can put that down there now. There we go. Now I'm going to do movement. You're going to think I'm crazy for this, but I'm moving my Guardian of Souls in. Do some shanking. Okay, so he's going to charge. He charges in, easy peasy. Pop, pop, pop. And then I'm going to get straight to... Right, so... Should I attack first with that dude, or should I... Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay. There you go. So as you can see, the Night Quester is on -3 wounds. Okay, he's only got 2 wounds left. We now put the Guardian of Souls in play, just to get that extra attacks in. They're still tied up. So, should I go ahead and attack with the Guardian of Souls first, or should I try and use up the the chain rasps before they get wiped? I'm thinking chain rasps, because the Guardian of Souls has a better armor save, and 5 wounds. I don't think the Night Quester will wipe him out. He's got to roll 6s to do it. So let's do it. We'll start with the chain rasp. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, actually, there we go. Pile in, obviously. 2, 4, 6, 8. Plus the 3 from them is 11. 6, 11. Right. So again, 3s to hit. Sorry, 4s to hit. Not bad, not bad. And then we need 3s to wound, thanks to the Guardian of Souls. Wow. Just 1. Yikes. Alright, so that's 1 armor save from Sequiturs. It's a 4-up save. Oh, they failed it! Ah! No. Alright, so that's 1 down to 1. Like that. Now they get to do an activation. So I'm going to activate the Night Quester, because why not? So he's got 4 attacks. He's going to hit straight at the Guardian of Souls. He's got 3s to hit. That one misses. He's 3s to wound. 6 is doing 2 damage. You rolled a 6. Okie dokie. So I'm going to swap that out with a green one, so you know which one will do 2 damage. I know, right? Good to see you, by the way, Oliver. So, see, just putting in the Guardian of Souls changes the dynamic of the game so much. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, his armor save is a 4+. Oh, okay. So he didn't save the 2 damage dice, so he takes 2 damage. That puts him down to 3 left. But now he gets to get his attacks back. So he's got 3 attacks. The 3s to hit on the Night Quester. Oh, that's terrible. Any rerolls or anything? Nope. Dang. Okay. He's 3s to wound. He wounds. Okay. He does -1 rend, so the armor save is now 4+. Saves it easy. No problem. Right, now these Sequiturs with the Grand Hammers get their attacks. Straight on the Chain Rasps. They're 3s to hit. Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Rolled 2 6s on the roll to hit. So that means he gets to make them as D3 hits. So let's see. Ooh. Ouchie, ouch. So that's an additional 2. So that's going to be 6 hits altogether. Ouch. 3s to wound. Oh, okay. There we go. So we need to make 3 armor saves of 5+ for the Chain Rasps. Not a single one saved. So that's 3 more dead. 2, 3. There we go. But they're still hanging in there. Okay, so we'll get to the bravery step, and the Guardian of Souls is going to use the 3rd command point that is generated on ignoring the bravery test for these, because otherwise they're just going to get wiped out, aren't they? So yeah, it's now turn 4 for the Stormcast. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Ooh, who's going to attack first? I'm not too worried about them getting hurt. I'm more worried about this dude getting hurt. So I'm going to have him attack first on the Guardian of Souls. So he's got his 4 attacks. 3's hitting. Nice. Got 3 hits. And then we need 3s to wound. Oh, ay, another 2 damager. Right, so let's just swap that one out and make the armor saves. Guardian of Souls needs 4+. Ooh. He rolled a 6 for the 2 damage. Boom. He's here to stay, ladies and gentlemen. So he's just lost 1 wound, which gives him 2 wounds left. That was close, because if he failed that, he'd be dead. Right, so that gives a bit more freedom for the Nighthaunt now in their retaliation. So the Nighthaunt are going to attack with the Chain Rasps. Why not? 3 for the Warden, 2 for the regular. That's 5 attacks on the Sequitors. Need 4s to hit. Oh, roll that again. Go on, roll that again. 3s to wound. Thanks to the Nightmare Lantern. Oh! If they fail every single one of these saves, like we've got one that missed. If they fail every one of these 3, they're dead. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. They got 4 up saves. And because they got no shields, they don't get to reroll the ones. Oh! Another one bites the dust. Shoo! Off to Azir. And you are now down to 1. Okay. Stormcast get their attacks. We get 2 from the Great Mace. 3s to hit. Oops. 1 hits. These 3s to wound. Ooh. Wounded on a 6. Okay, so boom. Need to make that save or they're both dead, because that'll do 2 damage. Yeah. 5s. Oh no, he blasted them both to smithereens. What a survivor, eh? But that does mean that the Guardian of Souls attacks are left. So it's 3 attacks with 3+ to hit. Oh, okay. He needs 3+ to wound. Oh, double 1s. No, damn. Double 1s. Ouch. Okay. Again, bravery test. He's going to use command point to stop them from having to do bravery tests. So he gets to hang around. Not that he needs it actually, because they got bravery of 6, is it? 7. So yeah, you can't roll lower than a 6 anyway. Sorry, higher than a 6 on a dice. You know what I mean. Anyways, goes over to turn 5. The Nighthaunt. Oh, all right. This is where it's going to get real interesting now. Right. Let's see what can happen. He's going to cast Arcane Bolts. Come on the Night Quester. Roll a 10. No, he rolled an 8, which means it's cast. So he automatically takes a mortal wound. He is now down to 4. Ooh, he's only got 1 wound left. Okay, now we skip over into combat. And of course, he gets to go first. He's going to slap that Night Quester. He's 3s to hit. Oh no! Only 1 hit! Oh! We need to get some drama in here now. There we go. He needs 3s to wound. Come on, Ghosty. Oh no! He rolled a 2! He could have killed the damn thing! He's dead. He is so dead. Oh dear. Alright. Night Quester does his attacks back. 3s to hit. What is going on? 3 misses. Oh dear. They don't want to leave each other. That's why. They're having too much fun. 3s to wounds. It wounds. Okay. I need a 4+. It is a 4+. Come on. 4+. No, he failed. He's now... Oh my god, what a grind. But, wait. Because he is within. So he can automatically pile in. Alright? This could be the game changer. So he gets to pile in and do his attacks. 2 Great Mace attacks. 3s to hit. 1 hits. 3s to wounds. No! What is going on? Oh my days. He rolled a 1. Let's move this slide. I want... Can you see the dice right? Oh my days. That's just delayed the inevitable though. Because next turn, yeah, it's just next turn it's the Stormcast turn. They get to attack first. He's gonna be dead. He's gotta be dead. I can't believe it. Got so close this time. Alright. So no bravery tests are taken. We then move on to turn 5 for the Stormcast. Right. I'm not jinxing the ghosties. Okay. Alright, 4 attacks from the Night Quester. Let's do this. 3s to hit. Oh, that's a cocked dice. Okay, so that was a 3. So that counts. Oh, he's really hitting it now. 3s to wound. All 3 of them hit. 2 5s and a 4. Okay, ghosty boy. He's got 4 up armor save. Let's do this. No! So close this time. He was so close. Ah. Bye bye. Man, that is a clencher, right? Let me get a picture of that. Bloody things. Right, let's get a picture of that for the old Insta. Can you believe that? That's I'm gutted. I really am gutted. I honestly thought the Nighthawk were going to get it that time. It was so close. Oh. So close. What do you guys think in the chat? I mean, that was a nail biter, right? The dice just didn't want to do anything all of a sudden. And then, you know, before you know it, it's game over. So I'm just changing the setting on the mic, so it's just getting the noise from me now. Seriously though. Yeah. Be kept. Oh dear. Mock me all you like, but I'm just happily sitting here drinking my bin juice. See, this is the mug of champions right here. Oh, mate. I don't know. The Nighthaunt did everything right. They timed the attacks right. They got the right bonuses and everything. It was just luck of the dice again. And I think it goes to show you can plan things out quite well, but you're always going to be at the mercy of the dice roll. That sucks. Let's turn this weird ass music down. What's that nonsense all about? Oops, there we go. Phone just dropped off the floor. Anyways, I hope you lot enjoyed that. I'm sorry it didn't go the other way. I did try. I really did try. I really did try to get those blasted Nighthaunt to win this time. But never mind. Hey. So we have. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Imagine being kept and then being gloated over. That's it. You've been kept. So let's bring this cam back on, because I now have a herd of flesh-eating cannibals ready to be deployed. Like so. Alright. Now, you have a choice. I could do these after issue 18, after issue 20, where we get to fight this dude against the Lord Arcanum, or I could play this next week. The scenario with the Flesh Eater Courts. Of course, I do have a video coming out, hopefully this week, on how to just make them that little bit extra special from the painting guide that you get, because the painting guide is quite good. It's quite comprehensive and it gets it table ready, but I got a few tips on how you can just like make them pop a bit more, especially the Archregent. I'm sure you've all seen the pictures of the dude with the glowy base and the light source style painting there. So yeah, I'll put out a post on Instagram coming up sort of on the weekend, and then you lot can vote on which one you want to see on the next Monday nights. So yeah, bit more participation for you guys. Also, as you know, every Friday I do a hobby hangout live at 8 o'clock as well, so make sure you don't miss that. And if you're not subscribed already, do hit that subscribe button and the bell icon as well, so you get notified for when I do go live or do eventually put up another video. Yeah, it's a hardcore, isn't it? But yeah, all my social media links are in the description below. There are ways of supporting the channel, and you know, there are fantastic groups as well to join. Always go check out the Chilling Wargamers. But don't forget, there's plenty of other great groups there, like Fauxhammer's Mortal Realm group. You also got IDICBeer. He has got an amazing Unification group as well, so go check them out. And yeah, I'm trying to do a bit more on my social media, because I know I've been a bit lackluster lately, so there's a bit more to see now, which is great. I have hit 1,000 subscribers, so again, a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed and showed their support, who've donated to the channel, who've given me freebies and helped me along, given me all the advice and everything. I really do appreciate it. Onwards and upwards, you know. I'm not in it for the fame and game. I'm in it to help you guys, you know, just enjoy the hobby. Give you little handy tips here and there on painting, building, playing. Any way I can help your experience better, I try and do. So I've got some plans to celebrate for hitting the 1,000, and it's more of an appreciation of you guys for supporting the channel and being awesome, rather than just, you know, getting more people in, because, you know, I'd rather have you lot here who want to be here. So big love to you all. Keep an eyes out for when I do that, and yeah, I've got some exciting ideas coming, so definitely don't miss a thing. So I will leave it there. I really do hope that you'll have a fantastic evening on your bank holiday. Don't forget, it's going to be a short week this week, and also you got your local elections on Thursday, so make sure you don't forget about that as well. I will see you Friday at 8, and hopefully you'll see a video, like I said, on painting these dudes a little bit better. Until then, big love and peace out. Where's that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Bah! There we go. Always the professional. Yes, Goblin, I did drink the bin juice. Just for you, mate. Thank you so much for the mug. Aliens do take out the trash.